Yeah, Steph was saying it's scary to be up here with an audience. I'm usually up here with tech team. So I'm Noe. I moved to the Twin Cities 2023 fall. I was very confused. I had finished an assignment and I was waiting for the next assignment from God and had no idea what it would be. And I definitely did not think God would bring me to a cold place. So someone at the Bible Project told me, one of Steph's friends said, there's Mill City, it's in the cities, might be closer to you. Go try it out. And I remember one of the first weeks I came, you gave me this box of hand warmers. It was only 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but I thought I would die of the cold. But people still cared. I mean, then I went through negative 40 and realized, oh yeah, I understand what you mean. But I had moved a lot across continents, like 6 times in 13 years. It's very, very difficult. So for me, it's more of a lifeline that I need a community. Otherwise, I'm not going to make it. So even if it's a short time, some places you go when you say that you're only there for a short time, people don't make friends. And I remember Steph saying, well, we'll have you as long as you're here. And when you leave, you'll be breaking a lot of hearts. So it's been 1.5 years, and maybe I'll be here for another 1.5. And I'm going to be really sad to leave because I have found that community here. Ways that Mill City has been my community. Last year was a very, very difficult year for me personally, work-wise, job-wise, spiritually, everything. It was difficult. I had some very lonely winter nights, but I made it through because of community. People gave me rides to church. It's very easy to stay at home and watch online and feel that you have community because you can call your friends. But when somebody's like, are you sure? I'm going to church. Why don't I give you a ride? Because I didn't have a car and I didn't want to take Uber because Uber was like $30, $50 just for a ride. And then even to get the car, like I remember David Messias just sitting up there doing tech. He was like, well, I'll help you. I'll help you get a car. So in the cold, he came with me to check out the car. It's little things that have made me feel like I do have a community. I have a family. Like, I am not in want of anything because I know somebody will supply that need. And sometimes it's just as simple as giving a hug. I lived alone till like a month ago or so, till I got married. But sometimes I would go an entire week and I would not touch another human being. And that's hard. Physical touch isn't my love language. I'm an introvert. But sometimes just getting a hug at church, that could mean the world to another person. I also remember there were times that I was very depressed, and I was telling Heidi, I was like, oh, I just feel down. And she was like, do you just feel down because of the weather, or are you actually depressed? And I was taken aback. Like, she had known me for like 3 months, and to be so bold to ask a question like that, I'm like, people do care. It's not that she's going to ask me that question and just drop me there. You won't ask such a bold question if you didn't want the answer. So that was really nice, and I could go on and on and on, but but just to say, if you are here for the first time or one of your first times, it's really scary. This is coming from somebody who has a huge fear of rejection, and I have been rejected. Very few. Now that I recall, I don't think Mill City was one of those places I've experienced that. But maybe you will, maybe you have. But just because it's one time, don't give up, because it's like dating, right? You've got to put yourself out there. If not, you never know. You never know how things would turn out. You have to take that first step. You have to be vulnerable, and it's very, very scary. And hopefully someday you can be up here and share your story. I really loved the second Sunday lunches, and every time I would tell myself, I'll go and I'll leave in 5 minutes. And I'll be one of the last people to leave. And I met some of you at second Sunday lunches, and every single time, it's been 1.5 years, but every single month I'll be like, I'll just go for 5 minutes. And I don't feel like it, but I always am encouraged and uplifted when I leave. So very thankful to that. The equipping hour was kind of my safe place the first fall semester when I was here. The group really just lifted me up. They took care of me. And I want to end with this last thing. Get involved, volunteer, because if you're as shy as I am, well, not shy, introverted, sometimes just serving alongside someone else really helps to meet people and also to help other lonely people build community. So yeah, that's my story, and thank you.